How's it going, guys? Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. The new Football Manager 2017 beta has just been released. I've just cranked up the game, downloaded it, and I just wanted to take a look at the 3D match engine just to have a look, just to see how it's looking this year. If this is the first time you've watched a video on this channel, please do subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of Football Manager 2017 content and sort of help guides and things like that. So I'll let the game play away in the background and we'll just have a look at how the players are moving around and things like that. Probably need to actually make it a little bit slower just so that you guys can see what's going on. What I've decided to do in this match is just play a game against my under 23 team. My PC, laptop is not exactly the best laptop in the world, so I can see that it's potentially struggling a little bit with the sort of, you know, the match engine and things like that. Certainly the kind of things that I'm quite excited about on this particular version of Football Manager is that the AI are said to be a little bit more, you know, sort of intelligent in the way that they sort of develop sort of against your tactics that you create and things like that. So that should be quite interesting to see what happens with that type of thing. It's certainly going to be quite a big year, I think, for Football Manager. There's quite a lot of different YouTubers now on, you know, sort of making content on Football Manager, which is really pleasing to see. I myself are probably going to be starting off playing off with a bigger team on Football Manager. Probably might actually start with Chelsea, to be honest. I do actually support Chelsea in real life, so I do think I might actually start with Chelsea just to kind of see how they get on. I can see that the kind of players are moving around pretty nicely here. You can see that the players are sort of taking their time a little bit to have a look around. Hazard here on the left hand side shows a nice little bit of pace to put the ball across, and the goalkeeper makes a fairly decent save there. Let me know in the comments, guys, what team you will be playing with first on your Football Manager career files. Yeah, I think what I'll probably end up doing as well, so although I'm going to be starting off with a bigger team and playing with Chelsea, I probably will end up playing a lower league file. Of course, by the name of the channel, you can probably tell that I do like developing young players, and that's certainly something that I'm going to be looking to do on this version of Football Manager as well. There's going to be a lot more kind of like new sort of features and things, especially the sort of some of the staff roles. I think there's sort of data analysis and, you know, things like that, and them type of staff roles, I do want to have a look at them type of things just to see if they might help with the youth development, or, you know, how that you can sort of develop your players and things like that. I'm just going to pause the game really quickly here, and I'll just pick another random camera angle just so that we can have a look. The camera angle that I was initially on was the data analysis one. I'm going to actually have a look at the 2D match engine really quickly just to see if much has changed on there. I do tend to watch a lot of my matches in the 2D match engines. I think that gives you a good overview of how your tactics are working there. Not too much changed in there. The players look like they've got little feet on all the players now, so yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's really changed on the 2D match engine from what I can see. Let's change to another camera angle here. So I did actually notice it potentially looks like they might have gotten rid of the Pro Zone camera angle. I don't know if they've changed it to a different name, but the Pro Zone camera angle was the one that I always sort of watched my matches in when I was watching it on 3D. I'll go for, I don't know, the director camera angle. Let's have a look and see how that looks. Let's press play on that and see how this looks. So here we are with a corner to Chelsea, which Hazard is going to take. Cahill in the middle of the pitch, and he manages to get the first goal that I've scored on Football Manager 2017, so that's good news. The director camera angle looks pretty good actually in terms of the sort of different areas and things that you can see on the pitch and things like that. It's pretty good. Obviously on the game now they do have interactive sort of sideboards and advertising, which is just adds a little bit more realism to the game and things like that, which is pretty decent. I do think I like the look of the players moving around and things like that. The kind of movement of the players is quite good. I can certainly see they're potentially taking a little bit more time on the ball just to kind of think about their next move. One thing that a lot of people have highlighted, especially on social media channels like Twitter, is that they, you know, really wanted to see an improvement to the way crosses were handled on the game. You could really exploit teams on Football Manager 2016 just by getting crosses into the box basically. It was fairly frustrating as well on Football Manager 2016 with the amount of crosses that were conceded against your team as well. So yeah, hopefully they have managed to sort that out on Football Manager. Obviously this is the sort of beta version of the game, so you know there's going to be a fair amount of changes or things that might get changed when the full game is actually released. But yeah, certainly looks pretty decent. The sort of match engine, I am a little bit gutted I don't actually have a better laptop. Any guys with sort of pretty decent laptops or computers, let me know how the graphics are looking for you guys when you're playing on the 3D match engine. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the match engine and just see what you guys think. I've just switched over to another camera angle here just so we can have a look at one last one here. Just gone for the sideline rail, and we'll just have a real quick look just to see how that looks on the match engine. So this is quite a decent camera angle actually. You can get a really good overview of how your tactics are looking, your sort of defensive shape, and you know the way that your players are moving around the pitch, which is quite decent. Hazard's making a pretty nice run through the middle here, lays it on the wing to Willian, and that goes out for a goal kick. With that happening, guys, I think I'm going to call this the end of the video. This is the first time I've actually looked at the match engine for Football Manager 2017. I'm probably going to be starting up a save, like I said, with Chelsea, and I'll try and document that as much as possible on the channel. This channel is mainly just about sort of helping you guys out with your Football Manager save files. So that's going to be, yeah, what I'm kind of still focusing on, but I will try and do a little bit more in terms of like gameplay and things like that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you're excited to play Football Manager, drop a like on the video, and of course leave your comments below.